So, what's up guys, it's Duck, aka Troublesome Junction. Sorry if my eyes look hella dark in this video because I am filming at like almost 12 o'clock because work don't stop, grind don't stop. But yeah, I just was like, I haven't done a review in a while, and I know I mentioned in my last video that I'm probably not going to do as many of these, but for some reason, this item really compelled me to review it. I don't know why. Because, yes, there are people who have reviewed this item, but not very many people. I know there's one, kids channel who reviewed it, but let's be real, man, children like me hardly ever watch videos like that. We like to, Leo Kim Video did review this item in one of his collection videos, but it wasn't really a dedicated review. It was just like, hey, look what I got from the charity shop. Okay, moving on. But no, just Leo Kim Video, though I still love all your collection videos, man, and I hope you make some more Thomas videos if you are watching this. I miss those days. But yeah, the item that I'm reviewing is actually sitting right over here, but it's just out of shot. So yeah, stuff is probably gonna fall, so I'll hold the Boulder. It is actually the Center Island Quarry set, or Rusty and the Boulder set. I'm just gonna call it the Rusty and the Boulder set because, if it comes with this face, you know that something means something. I'm gonna take a trip back in time and review an older set that I have quite a bit to talk about. So now that we're down to the floor where I can properly lay the set out and everything, let's talk about it. So first I'm going to talk about what you get in the playset. So you get a generic, take along Thomas. It makes sense of why he's here because he is the main character. Now, I bought this set secondhand for about $15 or so, and it didn't come with a Thomas, so yeah. So then you get this very strange Quarry car where the center part is magnetic. And it kind of makes sense because this cargo piece is also magnetic, so it holds it into place, and since it's a roller coaster-esque set, it makes sense to hold it in place while it's thundering down the rails. And then the last character you get is Boulder. Technically both a character and part of the play feature, but who cares? And this Boulder has a really cool feature. If you turn it on, it makes those sound effects when he is moved. And, it's supposed to emulate how in Rusty and the Boulder, how he thunders down the rails and then, in the end, blows up the shed. So, that's a really nice touch, but I personally could have done without it. It uses 3 button batteries, so if you do buy this set and you really want that sound effect, talk to the seller and make sure that the back part is not corroded. Now, moving on to how this set packs away. So, you close this little thing over here at the back, and then turn it on its side like this, and you just kind of stick the track inside of it. It's no special fold-up feature like how later take-along and take-and-play sets have. It's just you cram everything in here and pray to God that it doesn't break or that it all fits. I'd recommend taking your time with it so you make sure everything has a home and that it closes properly. I personally leave Thomas and the Boulder out, but you definitely can fit them in there because, there is plenty of room left over. But, yeah, you just close it up, fold the handle up so it locks in place, and then you're on your way. Time to set this boy up and show you how it works. So, on this side, sorry, Thomas, there is a button right here. This is the button that triggers everything. And then coming to the other side, it's very hard to show video of this set because you technically do have to look at both sides. So I will give a view of both sides and everything. So putting Boulder up here, I will turn him on. There we go. And then Thomas in the cargo car will sit right here. Okay, you're shutting off. Thomas and his cargo sit right here because there's a magnet in here that holds him in place until the set is triggered. So I'm going to turn him on. Shut the fuck up! But anyways, you push the button at the back and So yeah, that is basically how the set plays. Is Thomas and Boulder have a nice escapade going down the set. Boulder was supposed to knock down the shed, but for some reason, when Thomas is on here, he doesn't fully reach it. So, as our good pal, the Boulder, thunders down the line, he knocks over 3 things, if he'll shut the fuck up. But he knocks down the bridge, he knocks down the water tower, and then the shed. Oh, there we go. So then when that happens, Thomas can go in a circle, and yeah. So now that we have talked about everything about the set, let's talk about the good, the bad, what I would change, and then the final verdict. So, good things about this set is I like the theming of it. Yes, it is based off of an episode, and yes, it is a somewhat controversial episode. Me personally, I love Rusty and the Boulder. It's one of my favorite episodes. But the theming is awesome, because if you wanted to, you could just take him and say, screw you, I want this. And you could slap this on a layout, and it doesn't look bad. It is a quarry. It is a rocky setting. It's not like how newer sets are trying to say Thomas and the giant alligator, Thomas and the fucking flying dragon thing, whatever.
Look at this dude. Wait till you see the... No, 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 no. Look at the top of his head. Look at his lips.
It looks like it would actually be on a railway, and it's been seen in the series. So major props for that. Other things I really like is the attention to detail. Now, if we spin the set around, on the backside over here, it has a lot of dual molded plastic. So for some reason the handrail up here is blue. I mean, I guess it just makes it stand out. And then right here, the girders are painted brown. And then down here, the rocks, they're not just beige, they're obviously gray. So there's a lot of really nice details even molded into the plastic. If you even look on the bridges right here, they have rivet detail. Even the little clamp thing that holds the set together. Look at that, it's a sign that says, caution falling rocks. And the same one is like that on the other side. That is really nice detail. Even this shed that's supposed to blow up has really nice brick detail and even rivet detail on that plank of wood up there. Really, really nice. And if we go on the inside of the playset, as you can see up here, there's really nice rock loading detail. Even has some sticker detail on the set. And then down here, we have more. There's a sticker of a sign back there, rock detail, and then, you know, just nice looking aesthetic. And then the wood down here, I don't exactly know why it's there, but it is fitting. It is a quarry. It is a mine shaft. And then up there, just a sticker that says Center Island Quarry. So just really, really nice attention to detail on this set. Another thing I really like is the inclusion of Boulder. I think that the set is interesting because not too many sets come with Boulder. Technically, he is kind of rare. But for some reason, Boulder got a lot of playsets. He got a Wooden Railway one, a Wooden Railway expansion pack, and then this set. And I do like that he did come with, you know, sound effects, like most playsets did. Cranky had it. I think there's a Knapford Station one that had sound effects, but that's really, really nice. But then with good things come the bad things. Moving on to that now. So, as I said, you know, the set is based off of Rusty and the Boulder, basically. It doesn't say it in the name, it just is called the Center Island Quarry set. But I mean, come on. It comes with this guy, and the whole gimmick is that he knocks over everything in his path till he knocks down a shed. Since the set is based off of Rusty and the Boulder, why is he here? Wouldn't you think it'd be more fitting if we got this guy instead? Yes, I know this is the Ertl one and not the Take-Along one, shut up. But I think instead of Thomas, we should have gotten Rusty. And if you're saying, oh, well then, Rusty was a very rare character, you know, not too many sets had him, then why not include this guy? He was in the episode, and it's kind of fitting because he had a role in the whole chase sequence.
Oh, no, not the beast! Not the beast! Ah! Open my eyes! Ah!
I think Rheneas should have been included because he did have a role in the episode. And if not him, then maybe Skarloey. I think the set should have, instead of including Thomas, should have come with Rusty and Rheneas. I think that would have been really cool. And if not this guy, make it Percy. Thomas should not be in this set. He was seen in the beginning of the episode and then not seen after that. Another thing I really don't like about this set, and this is my biggest gripe, is this area right here. As I mentioned, yes, it looks really nice because it has all the detail in the background. Yes, it's unpainted, but it's still there. But, let me ask you this. What is the point of this if there's no track? There's no road vehicles that come with this set. There's no way to even get up here. Even on the box, the engines are just sitting there. They're not doing anything. This is the most pointless part of the set, and it annoys me. So, another thing that I don't like about this set, and I kind of touched on it earlier, is once Thomas gets down here with his cargo load, hang on, grab me that. Once it gets down here, and, you know, the boulder crashes, he goes in a circle, and then what? It's a very simple set that's heavily based off of, you know, the boulder feature. But once Thomas gets down here, what can he do? You know, he can't have anything load the quarry stone up because there's no little tipping thing that would load the stone into this. They could have easily done this with, you know, a crane or just a little thing that could just dump the cargo into it. So I think that is another thing that I really don't like about the set, is that there's not really much to do besides run down the rails. So another downfall that I see in this set is, I've divided everything up. This is the stuff that is exclusive to this set, and you basically can't use it anywhere else. And if I pan the camera over here, this is all the stuff that you could potentially use in other sets. Yeah, I mean, technically, yeah, you can use the center part, but the main gimmick with this is, you know, the hill and everything. You couldn't use that. You can only use this, and then that stuff over there. So if you lose any of these pieces down here, this set is pretty much useless. Moving on to what I would change about this set. Now, as harsh as I was when I was talking about how critical I was of it, I really like this set. It is one of my favorite take-along sets ever. But here's what I would change. Keep the whole boulder feature there because, you know, it is important. But once Thomas gets down here, have him have something to do. Even if they wanted, I think what they should have done was taken another T-section like what they did here, you know, T-shaped track. Have a T-section of track right here, and then have it come around like, I know you can't see my hand, but, you know, come around like this, and then lead up here. Or you can have it connect over here back on the mountain, so it's a continuous loop. You see how that would make sense? And I honestly would be okay if they were to scrap the feature of the whole, you know, dropping the magnet if it were to have that loop of track. I mean, I love the magnet and all, but I think that there should be more to do, and, you know, it'd be nice to have a nice continuous flow of the set. So what I would do, though, is have it so there's a T-section, it comes up, and it leads to right here. Now, what would you do here? Well, Thomas would go around, come up here. Of course, he'd be facing this way, but whatever. And then have a little tipper or whatnot. Or have it so it's like, you know, the stone is hanging up here. Have it so the stone is hanging up here, and then it drops down into the cargo piece. So, as you can see here, there is all this detail of where, you know, stone is being loaded into wagons. There's even a little facade of a wagon there. Have this be where Thomas gets this stone from. It would give him something to do. Now, I'm not saying it all has to be that magnetic stuff. Even if it was just a little tipper thing that would just dump it into it, it would be something. I mean, yeah, overall, I do have several, you know, problems with this set, but, you know, they're overall minor. This set as a whole is just a really good reminder of how good things used to be. And something like this, and I found it for such a good deal off of eBay, I can't do anything but give praise to this set. So, yeah, that's basically all I gotta say for this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, because this video is not meant for kids. But, yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this little review. Hope it was fun, and I'll see you guys on the flip side.